Mm, 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 mm. Oh, wait. No, I didn't have one. I got to check the mail today. We got to check the mail today, y'all. Good morning. Might need to take that out. It's making a lot of noise. Good morning, everyone. And we're going to, welcome to the morning tea. We're going to wait on a couple folks to come in. Yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. All right. In the meantime that we're waiting, let me make a note of something. I got to check out this drip irrigation business. This little drip hose. Where is my highlighter? Oh, it's inside of this in the budget book. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Techie. I'm surprised. Good morning. You just surprised me, that's all. I did not expect to see you on here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. So listen, I'm here looking at this hose. Do you know they got hose that's like soaker hoses that you can drip? It'll drip in your garden. You see that? I was watching a video yesterday, like I normally be watching videos, because that's what I do, right? And this lady was like, yeah, she put the drip hose, in her garden so that she can, that's how she waters it. And I was surprised. So I've got to look into it. So maybe I could put it in mine in a way and run a piece of attachment to it and then turn it on. So I don't have to water I don't have to water the stuff. I just turn it on. But if I get that, that means I have to get the attachment for the spigot that will have multiple, what is it? Multiple of the faucet thingamabobs to it, and then run it. Buy a hose and poke holes in it? No, I'm not going to buy a hose and poke holes in it, sir. That's not how that works. Do you know how many holes I would have to poke in that hose? Are you going to poke the holes in the hose? Let me know if you're going to do that. If you're going to do that, then we can talk. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Is you going to do it? Is you going to do it? Good. No, you're good. So you're good, but you want me to do it. Look at you. Dina, good morning. Galena, good morning. Welcome into the morning tea. How's everybody doing? As y'all can see, Mr. Techie is in the building. Okay, he is in the building this morning. For those of you that are coming in that do not know who Mr. Techie is, because you people are new, that is my husband. You just giving me options. I appreciate you giving me options. So now I gotta write it down, because I will forget it. I've got to write it down so that I can look into the hose, look into how other people are running it and using it in their gardens, and see what's the best way for me to do it and what my options are, because that would be great. That would be absolutely great. So I need to check and buy, because I'm a buy soaker hose and connections. But when I'm going to buy it, I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to buy it, because I still have to do the other stuff to cover the beds. I got to cover the beds. I got to plan to put another bed. I got things to do. So that might be a June project. You have not bought the EC yet. Galena, I'm so proud of you. You're about 14. I'm not proud of you anymore, Galena. Galena, return them diamond pins. Return them diamond pins. Return them. Return. I'm not proud of you anymore, Galena. Galena, I am no lot. Look, like you got your cool points and then you got them taken away in the same sentence. How does someone gain their points and then get them taken away in the same sentence. Galena. Galena is out of control. It makes her happy. Do not say that to Galena. Do not say that to Galena. Galena is out of control. Galena has no control whatsoever. Okay. I need to I need to clean this off. I'm gonna clean y'all with my socks. Hold on. Let me see. That better? Maybe not. You have that. I know you do. I know you do. Good morning, Andrea. How you doing? I know you do. Galena, you and hubby is the same thing. Hubby's like money make for spend the money, buy the thing. Buy the thing. That yes. Yes. Two opposite reaction in the same moment. Exactly. Like you gonna be proud of me. I didn't buy the planner, but I did buy 14 pens. One planner versus the 14 pens. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I can't. I gotta put my socks on because it was a little chilly this morning. And now it's getting hot. It's getting hot. I did put the heat on just now because it was on cool. But now it's getting hot. Good morning. Good morning, people that are coming in. Okay, so do the Soka hose because that I'll forget that. But pens are still smaller and cheaper than the planner. See, look, the justification we justify. The justification we justify, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But on this screen over here, I gotta pull up um what am I pulling up? My stock prices and stuff, y'all, because I gotta see whether I'm gonna buy some more of something or sell something this morning. And it ain't looking too fancy. I'm gonna keep it. This look like I'm gonna hold on to one. And let me see if I'm gonna try to buy some of the other one. And we're gonna turn you down because you were just making a whole lot of noise. Hopefully I can remember to turn it back up. Maybe I could and shares as collateral for something. Okay. Uh, Walmart makes drastic decision on tariff. Oh my gosh, it's like some news stories I gotta read. I gotta read some news stories, y'all. I got some news stories I gotta read. We justified purchases you spent last week. Even Erica came in the group and said I spent the money. Even Erica came in and said I spent all the money. But it's okay. I mean, look. I haven't spent mine quite as yet. I will be spending, but I'm waiting on a sale. I'm waiting on a sale. Okay. And I still haven't gotten my pictures. I still haven't gotten my pictures yet. It's on my list. It's on my list. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my second stock. Okay. Because I need to know whether I'm gonna buy this one or not. Um, I'm gonna see. And I probably will buy a couple of this one this morning. So let me pull up my other thing. And this is about, listen, folks, don't let me be here talking to y'all at 9:30 and miss the opportunity to buy my stocks, okay? Because I got to be watching the stuff. I got to be watching it for a while, see how it does up until that time. Okay, don't let me do that. If y'all let me do that, I'm gonna not talk to y'all for a whole week. I'm gonna not talk to y'all till next week. I'm gonna not talk to y'all till next week. I'd be like, why y'all let me do that? I don't want to quite um set it as yet because I want to make sure I know what it's doing first. Oh yeah, that's fine. I could do that, couldn't I? I forgot. Oh yeah, plus you gonna add a little something on that for me, right? Let me log into my account first, cause y'all work hasn't been working. I ain't got much money. You see Mr. McAllister coming in here to take my money, but he taking it for a good purpose, so I'm all right with that. What's my um okay, this bank right here. What you don't talk about what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about, sir. Don't play with me. You know what I'm talking about, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I got to do my budgeting today, y'all. What nonsense is this? Okay. because I haven't done my budgeting yet. All right. So move money. All right, let me move some money. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you. I gotta reset the Zelle back up on this. I'm gonna send it to you now. Matt funds period it has not passed. Don't play. Don't play. Okay. Don't play with me. You're trying to fight this morning on public television. Don't be trying to fight with me on public television. Okay. Your remaining limit is, do you want to send, wait, what do you mean my remaining limit? Oh, is this a per day sending limit? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go review that. Let's go review that. And it can't be canceled. So I got, okay, I'm sending it to the right person. Hey, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Make sure that you sending money to the right person. Okay, I sent it. I sent it. Thank you, Erica. Thank you much, Erica. It was very easy to do. Very easy. Very easy. I do it like any little rapid or rapidy rap. Buy essentials and wait on the sale to buy the rest. You can't go without the tea. Flores, good morning. Welcome into the building. Fight. You want to fight? Put up your tools. Y'all see hubby up in here want to fight. He wants to fight. He want to fight. Tiffy, good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So it's down to one like 113. It might go down a little bit further, but maybe not. Um, so you could do that. I'm probably going to use some of the margin and see if I could go ahead and grab some in this portfolio anyway. Mr. Mac, but I just gave you my cash. I gave you my cash. Wait, I gave you my cash. Let me see if I got any money in my work account that I could pull out and put in there. Cause I don't like this. Yeah, actually about that since that's all you say. I told you everything was in different accounts. Why are you playing me like this? I told you it was in different accounts. So okay. I told you it was indifferent. Why are you being like this? You know what? Father Lord, I thank you for your mercy and your grace. I ask you today, Lord, to give me the mind of Christ. Let it be in me. Help me to love on my husband today instead of reacting to his foolishness. In Jesus' name, amen. I got you. I got you. I got some Jesus for you. Don't worry. I got some Jesus for you. I got some Jesus for you this morning. Erica, Erica, she is Queen Petty up in here. Okay, we trying not to be Queen Petty. So you see, I had to go to Jesus. I had to go to Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one over here because I don't like not having money by account. No, I don't want to send it there. Um, boy, she. I have to. I have to. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I have to because y'all. Yeah, dealing with your spouses sometimes. Most of the time. Okay, yeah, most of the times, it requires you to do exactly that. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose your whole relationship with the Lord. Okay? You're gonna lose your whole relationship with the Lord if you do not call on the name of the Lord. If you do not call for help, okay? If you do not call for help. So, good morning, everybody, and welcome into the morning tea. If you're new to the morning tea, for the first time, my name is Tamara. I am the paper and pen girl, and we do a whole lot on this channel. We love the Lord, and we love paper, and we love pens. We love the pretty things. or or lose your freedom. And I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm not trying to do any of that. Plus, I like his company. I like his company, so I'm gonna keep him for a little bit. I'm gonna keep him for a little bit. Kirk, I got to do my budget first. Okay, I got to do my budget first before I can give you any more money. Stop, 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 stop trying to take all my money. Good morning, Nita. Good morning. Good morning. Why are these people stressing me out? Hey, do people do they be stressing you out with your credit score? Like I find like my credit score can't get it. Oh, it went up back. It went back up. It went back up. Okay, like one thing will tell me one thing, and the next one will tell me one thing. Okay, it went back up a little bit because it went down because I had well, it's about to go back down anyway because I'm about to put a couple $1,000 on a credit card, so it's about to go back up. I mean, back down. And then once I pay that thing, once that gets paid off again, then it's gonna change again. So I'm not with them. They're full of nonsense. They're full of nonsense. I'm just getting a whole bunch of alerts with all the transfers that I made just now. Um, you don't want any more of my money. So what you want? What you need? What you need, honey? What you need? Because you said, lose my freedom and money. I thought you would said add money. I'm sorry. I thought you said add money. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here. What you need? What you need, baby? What you need? Y'all, now I've got to be super nice to him because he got my money. I gotta be super nice because he got my money. You know how you got a baby. You got my money. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Okay, so uh yeah, I got it. I'm t- it was a rough week. This past couple weeks, it was a rough work week. So I'm working today. So I don't got time to play with y'all all day today because I've got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's pray real quick. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for health, strength, energy, vitality. We thank you for good attitudes. We thank you for friendships, relationships, partnerships. We thank you, Heavenly Father, for work. We thank you, Heavenly Father, for funds to be able to do all the wonderful things that we like to do. Father God, we ask that you continue to guide us. Continue, Father Lord, to be forgiving towards us because we need your forgiveness. Help us to be that way also towards others. Let your character continue to be expressed in us. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah, I'm coming right back. Let me go turn this heat down just a little bit. I'll be back. She's back. That quick. That quick. uh Need to find a way to get your money. So you and me nice to me. Erica, Erica, I think I am so nice to Erica. I'm nice to you as long as you're not trying to count my stickers, okay? If you're not trying to count my stickers, I'm very nice to you, Erica. Here, I'll share that out with you. You were gone, Mr. Mac. I was only gone for like not even a minute. Okay, not even a minute. Calm down, calm down. Aren't you supposed to be working and making some money? Mm? Aren't you supposed to be working and making some money? What are they doing in the office this morning that you are not working and making money? Are you on a meeting and sneaking out the meeting? Are you have you snuck out your meeting? Is that what you're doing? Don't let me call your boss, okay? And tell him that you're out there sneaking out your meeting. What's happening? It's 8:21. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Why are you typing when you're still on the way? Okay. We're going to have some issues. We're going to have some problem. You're stuck in traffic. Are you sure you're stuck in traffic? Okay, I can take that. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that. He is being so sweet this morning. He is being sweet this morning. He is. Okay, so when usually y'all, I'm either late because I'm on the phone with him while he's driving to work, or like if I'm not on the phone with y'all on Tuesdays, most of the times I'm on the phone with him till he get to work. Okay, so this how long I talk to this man on a day-to-day basis. Okay, I be on the phone with him. That's why he's like, what I gotta do, what I'm gonna do. I'll be on the phone with him till he get to work. Sometimes till he get into his office and sit in his chair, put his bag down in his chair. Okay. So he's spoiled. He's spoiled, okay, with having somebody to talk to. He's spoiled sometimes. But he forget about me on his way home. Okay. Because the day is daying and he still have conversation that he got to finish up from work, or he just want to declutter his brain or whatever he want to do, just listen to the music and rock on the way home. He forget about me in the evening. I'm gonna call you back. I don't never hear no. I don't get no call back. I'm gonna call you back. You know, but in the morning, when he need me. Okay, see how he be doing. I love to talk, and you love to listen. You love to listen. You love for me to take up the time that you're driving to work with my talking. Okay, don't make me not talk to you no more in the mornings. Don't make me do it, sir. Make you have to listen to the morning tea on Tuesdays, okay, to hear me talk. Make you have to listen to the morning tea on Tuesday. I'm the morning coffee. You so sweet. You so sweet. I'm the caffeine. Like somebody tell you, you're my caffeine. Well, mm, it's cold by now. My tea is cold. Hey, Abby. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the morning tea. How y'all doing today? Tamara got lots of stuff to do today. What is on your task list today? So I have a list of stuff on my this week. Okay, that's on my this week. um yes, back to my scheduled program. I can't be just going back and forth with you on the program. Okay, I can't do that, sir. I can't do that. I've got things that we need to talk about. Okay, so you can listen. You done took 20 minutes of the morning tea. You took 20 minutes. So okay, let me talk to the girls. You could listen, you could chime in as I'm talking to the girls uh as well. Oh, okay. So when your market, Kirk, for you, it'll start at 9 o'clock, or what time is it going to start that you could do your first buy? Can you do pre-market buy? I didn't even ask you that about yours. Okay, so I got to put that on my list to fix my Robin Hood too, so I could do it instead of having you do it. Okay. I'm gonna keep my Monday list and just write off of that. So fix Robin Hood account, which means I'm probably gonna have to give them a call. Okay, you could do pre-market as well. Yeah, it's 113.34. Well, let me wait a little bit and watch it a little bit more, and then I'll give you the the squirrel signal. I'll give you the squirrel signal in a minute. It's at 113.34 right now. Okay, 113.33. It's fluctuating. So I want to see, because if it pops up by that $10, if it pops up by that $10, I'm gonna need to be involved in that popping. Palantir. I'm gonna need to be a part of that little pop. I just needed to pop back up to where it was. That's all I need. You're working with a migraine. Oh, setting up your CPAP. You're getting it together. Kiss. Someone iron your clothes. Oh no, 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 Nita girl. I don't even want to iron. Mr. Techie has done most of the ironing for the whole relationship. So when I have to iron, I'm disgruntled. I'm disgruntled. You be right over. Look, look. Wait, Andrea, you like to iron? You like to iron stuff? Like it looks nice and it looks pretty, and I do it. I do it, but when I need to do it, but I don't like to. I don't like to. I don't like to do it at all. At all. Check in. I did do okay. So I did do some investing yesterday because I did purchase something, and I'm gonna do some again today. I do need to make a different list, y'all. So this was my list for just for yesterday. I got some things done, but not all of them. So I do need to put for today. I did go to Walmart. I bought some perlite and vermiculite. I'm gonna mix up the soil for the other bed. I did not get to do that. Um, so this morning I need to ask the plumber about how much water line piping is he thinking he's going to use. But I think for some reason that he did send the amount to me in a text message. I don't remember the dude name. So let me go and find the text because I need to get some uh insulation, the pipe, whatever. I need to get some of that. So that way, April 13th. When did I call him? I need to get some of that so that he can insulate the pipe while he's working one time so I don't have to go back and do it because I don't want to do that. So I need to make sure I get that together. Uh Joy. Oh, okay. I remember who Joy is now. I'm coming, y'all. Like, why? Tell you to text me. Who is this? I don't know. And there's an image on this one. Who's this for? Undo that. That's a draft. Wonderful. Let me know what time. Oh, I think it's same him. What is this? Richard. Okay, his name is Richard. Okay, his name is Richard. Let me details. Is it the details I'm supposed to go to save his contact, y'all? Listen, let's add him. Okay, add contact. Oh, okay, his name is Richard. And always add whatever the service is. He's a plumber. So Richard Plumber. Next time I search up plumber, guess who's gonna come up? Richard. That's it. On the same page, Miss Anita, quit on you out here, Nick. And it says, first year you've had to do it. You're disgruntled as well. Yep, I'd be disgruntled too. It's only a jumpsuit. The t-shirt can be wrinkled. Don't let the t-shirt be wrinkled. Okay. Don't let the t-shirt be wrinkled. Okay, 30 to 40 feet. Okay, he's doing about 30 to 40 feet in the attic, which is what I care about. 3/4. From the meter to the house, it's gonna be about 150 feet. I don't care nothing about that because that's underground. That's about 100. Okay, so 30 to 40 feet. All right. Wait. I don't have to do it because he's gonna strap it and he's gonna insulate it for the price. Let me just tell y'all something, okay? Let me just tell y'all something. I ain't gotta do it. Let me cross that off my list. I ain't gotta ask him nothing. What a mighty God we serve. That's when you start doing your little Muppet dance, okay? Your little Muppet dance. Yes. So the thing I liked about this plumber as well is that like he was very detailed in what he was going to do. I remember but I didn't remember the whole thing because I read it. I was like, okay, if you say so, if you say so, if you say so. um so yeah, he's got a scope of work and the breakdown here, but he's gonna strap and insulate in the attic. Yes. Yes, Andrea, absolutely. I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to call him. I ain't got to do nothing. So hopefully they're able to do it tomorrow. But like I said, it's gonna rain. So if they need to push it back to another date, that's fine. That's fine. Mm, that is absolutely fine with me because it's going to be muddy and mucky. So, but then again, it depends on what time it's going to rain on Wednesday. So let's take a look at the weather for Wednesday and see if I can get the daily. Oh, it's rain on both sides, left and right. Hourly. Let's go hourly. Okay, that's Tuesday, 7 p.m. Wednesday, 7 a.m. Let's see. By 6 a.m., we're at 58% chance of raining. By 9 o'clock, it's by 7. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to be actually raining. So if they come after 10, then they should be fine after 10. It's just an early morning. Okay. All right. Whatever. It's not an all day rain. Okay. That sound like, yeah, it's not an all day rain. So that's fine. It's just an early morning rain. Just an early morning rain. I'm with it. I'm with it. So we should be good for that. Today though, today, let me tell y'all what Tamara got to do today. Let me tell y'all what Tamara got to do today. So today she has to go into, and I am gonna do a Tuesday page. I wasn't gonna do a Tuesday page, but I am. Tuesday, the 6th. It's already the 6th. I can't. So I need to fill the raised bed with dirt, right? With dirt. That's what I'm gonna say. So I did purchase the perlite, the vermiculite yesterday. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I went to bed. Forget it. I went to bed. But I did work. So our work came in, and I made something to eat. Mr. Techie wanted something to eat with something else, so I made something to eat, and then that was it. I was done. I was finished. I was finished. I was finished. Put your items on my list. I don't think I could do your items from here, Nita. I don't think I could do your items from here. Right? So I've got to go out there. I got to mix my compost and garden soil together and fill the bed. The bed is the 8 foot. It's 8 foot. It's 8 by 2, so 2 foot wide, 8 foot long. I do have the bottom third or so already has leaves and some twigs in it. So it's not all going to be dirt, or it'll be it. I think we said it would have cost like $30 to $40 worth of dirt to fill it, each one, if I did it like that. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Which it's still close to that, because I'm going to be putting 6 bags and see how it does with 6 bags. It might need more, right? It might need more than that. So I've got the bottom. So the first layer is just going to be compost and manure mixed, the compost, manure, and the garden soil mixed together. The very top layer, right, like a couple inches maybe, is going to be the perlite vermiculite with the compost and topsoil and some fertilizer mixed in there. So I've got to do that. I've got to mix that in. Um, like I did the last time I was on Instagram mixing the dirt. I got to do that process. So that's like another little 30-minute process to mix that up. So that's like an hour. Okay, I'm going to give myself like 1 hour to be able to do that, because I'm mixing the stuff together to put it in there and put it in there well. Then of course, today is Tuesday. I did not water yesterday, so I need to water the garden. Even though it's going to rain tomorrow. Silly. So I'm going to test the soil and see, and then give it some water, because I still don't want my stuff to die. I don't want my stuff to die. Did I tell y'all? Did I tell y'all that I went back out? I went out there to, yes, I did. I think I did last week, maybe. I don't know. To pick a strawberry that was ready to eat, and something already went in and took a bite out of it. Like I was like, I'm gonna pick it tomorrow. Tomorrow, something morning, something had already I took a bite, because I try to go out there early in the morning. So normally before 8 o'clock I would, but I had the tea, and I was like, if I go outside, I'm gonna get caught up doing outside activities, and I didn't want to do that. So so garden work right now is going to be to fill the raised bed and then water the garden. So in all, I'm probably going to spend an hour and a half to 2 hours right outside in this little garden. Okay, after we're done, then I need to, which is paramount for today, is going to be to move there's a big 3-tier shelf rack, um, and my gardening supplies is right in front of the rack and a couple other things, right? I've got to move all of that so that they can get to the wall, so that they can drill in and up to get into the attic. So that has to be in preparation for tomorrow, right? So let me put that. That's going to be some work. That's going to be some work. Move rack in garage. So my car is outside. I did park it outside yesterday. I was like, oh, poor baby. So that is in the because I can't park in there with it. So that I have to move. And then y'all, I gotta put it all back afterwards. I'm so distraught. But anyway, so I gotta move that. And then while I'm outside there in the garden, I think one time I'm gonna also, because I'm not gonna have time to do it in the morning, I'm going to clean up. So today's is the prep day for it. Clean up path for trenching. So the machine that they're going to use to dig the hole is called a trencher, right? It's called a trencher. They're digging trenches in the yard. And so the path that they're going to be digging is going to come through my blueberry bush, my one of my one blueberry, one blackberry, and there's a couple other items, garden things that I'm going to need to move. So I've got to move all that stuff. So I need to get a pot and put that in as well. So have yourself you have a beautiful day and be safe. Are you what time? You have not arrived yet. You ain't arrived yet? What happening? So I've got to move that stuff as well. So I got to dig all that out, y'all. So I got to find a pot to put it in, or I may put it in one of the raised beds until tomorrow morning when they're done. I'll put it back. So we'll see how that works out. So it's got a lot of outside work this morning, a lot of outside work. And I want to get that done before the sun gets too hot because y'all, it's going to be a whole 80 degrees today. A whole 80 degrees today. Um, all right. So but 3, your grocery shopping, CVS, clean out the bucket, your toy bucket, and transplant plant into new pots. Okay, which plants are you? What are you transplanting? Which plants? Like, what's the name of them? Also, I went to CVS yesterday and purchased some stuff. The thing that I did not get at CVS yesterday, which I'm gonna go back and try to get possibly, is going to be the palm olive. Or I'll probably have hubby, if you're still on, when you get to work, message me. I need you to place a CVS order because I need him to relog back in on the thing that I have so that I could play. I don't know. It just keeps on logging me out too quickly. So I can place an order for the palm olive and pick it up at the store. But surprisingly, I went to 2 CVS yesterday and I got the things that I was looking for. Dawn from Dawn's Deal is I watched her video. I was like, okay, Dawn, I'm gonna swing by CVS real quick because if I don't swing by CVS right now, I know I'm not gonna get nothing for the rest of the week. And I was surprised that I did find what I find. I found one of this. It's a what? Why is a teeny tiny bottle of the? Well, first of all, why is a bottle of Tide this small now? I guess because they decided to compress it so that it actually looks like how much we're getting in the bottle. Because before you had a bigger bottle that had so much space in it, but now they're like, let's cut that space out and just actually, do this concentrate, right? So anyway, the Tide bottle is smaller. The price of it is now like, why is it so much? They had a not was it is it 9 equals 24 big no 4 equals I think it's 4 equal 24 or 6 equal 24 Charmin. Why was it on sale for $10? And at Walmart it's like $8. Like is that $8 at Walmart? So not that the fact that it's $8 at Walmart, because even though it's $8 at Walmart, it still did not beat the deal of how I got it at CVS. It still didn't beat that deal at all. I was like, what is this? What is this? Because as a couponer, we most of the times don't look at regular price. Like we don't look at regular price. Because we don't pay regular price. We're looking at price, sale price, coupon, plus what we're getting back, any kind of rebates. Like we're looking at that. And that's how we decide whether something is a good deal or not for us. And so I was able to get a good amount of stuff yesterday, because I'm not buying as much as I used to. Especially, I can't run to the Walgreens anymore because they closed my Walgreens. But anyway, um, so so I still did get a pretty good deal because I'm in the process laundry detergent. I don't need what do you call that? Fabric softener. We got tons of that. We got tons of fabric softener. We got enough fabric softener. But what we do need is laundry detergent and toilet paper stock up on. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I also got some oral care, getting some of that because we did give away pretty much like almost everything, pretty much everything I think we did at the end of the year when we gave packages out. Right. So we did that. And so I'm re-ing up on that. So I did the Colgate deal. I did the Colgate deal yesterday, which was two of the mouthwash and two of the toothpaste, 4.99 each. Buy two, get back $5 in extra care bucks. So I ended up buying 4 items, so you get 10 back. So I did that. Plus with the coupons and everything, I think I ended up paying two to like two something or three something for the 4 of them. That's an okay deal for me. I paid that, and then I got back the $10 as well. So I was okay with that. So I got that, and I got Tide, Charmin, and the Degree spray deodorant. I did that deal as well. So I ended up getting 4, two on my account and two on hubby's account. So I ended up getting 4 of that. I only did one spend 30, get 10, because I had $20 in extra care bucks on my account, but I only had five, $6 and change on hubby's that was going to expire. So I was like, I got to use this today, today, today. So I did that as well. Shrinkflation, absolutely. Shrinkflation, I can't. Potatoes are fun, and pretty self-contained. Just watch a few videos, and when to add more soil. Yep, leaf mulch. Yes, yes, Abby. Um, I'm thinking. So here's what's happening with my potatoes. Let me give you that update. Since you're mentioning this potato, let me give you the potato update. Okay, first let's finish CVS. So that's all I got from CVS yesterday, right? Let's try to get the squirrels under management. I still do need to go back to get the Palmolive deal because I didn't see the Palmolive deal until after, like I before I finished watching Don's video, I was in the store. Um, and my store wasn't really tagged that well. They hadn't finished tagging and stuff yet. So none of the laundry stuff was even tagged. So I had to keep on scanning, looking at the website, making sure that the stuff was included. I didn't 100% know and what I had coupon for in the app. So anyway, that's done. I only want to do the Palmolive. I have $10. I think I don't know. We'll see what I have on mine. But I'm gonna get on his and get on mine as well. And that's the only thing I think I'm doing for the rest of the week. And then I'll be done with CVS for the week. I'm not gonna be running to CVS a couple times a week like normal. I just want to be able to get that spend 30, get 10 laundry deal, and I'm good. If they have other laundry items that are good for me to get, I will grab that. Like I said, laundry items, paper towel, great. I'll do that. All right. Woof. So that's done. Now let's get back to the potato. Potato. I think the last time I told you that the one in the water bottle was sprouting, and this is the Japanese yam, right? Japanese yam. The one in the water bottle is sprouting. Um, and it has like some little, you can see the little slips coming, little slips. They're just small. And this was maybe over a week ago. It's over a week ago they started sprouting. They look like they're the same size, y'all. They don't look like they moved not one bit. They're still in the water. Don't look like they moved one bit. Then the one in the dirt got jealous. And well, they got inspired. Okay. They got inspired because they were like, oh, you down there? You down there sprouting? So they decided that they were going to sprout themselves. So they started sprouting and they have, I can't even tell you, they're a million times past the one that's in the water, which I'm very surprised. They're both outside, both in the same place because they're in the same place. And so they've sprouted. So I have one regular sweet potato and one of the Japanese yam inside of the dirt. I basically planted it in dirt and they're going to be sprouting the slips. So saying all that to say, once the slips are mature, then I need to take them off and root them in water so they grow better roots, better, stronger roots, and then plant them in the dirt. And I think I'll do the same experiment. I will plant one or two in the ground just as is, and then I will also do a couple in water so that they can root properly and see what the difference is between how they grow. Full of experiments for myself personally this year. Um, okay. Um, so when growing sweet potatoes, I think they're a little different. I think they're a little different than regular like Idaho potatoes, or we call it Irish potatoes, right? They're a little different. So the in to my knowledge, to what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing, right? The Irish potato, you can, as the slips grow taller, you pack more dirt. Grow taller, you pack more dirt. I don't think that's how it goes for the other potato. I don't think that's how it goes for the sweet potato and stuff like that. I think those are different. Like you just gotta plant it and let it do what it do and grow down. I don't think it works the same way. I don't think it works the same way. But I might be wrong, but I don't think they work the same way. I don't know. Does anybody know any different? I will continue to check in that for when I'm going to be planting those potatoes because I have to do that. So next year there are some things that I'll be starting earlier in the year indoors. I'll be doing that. So I might be getting a couple seed starting trays to start those indoors. Um onions. I'm going to start onions from seeds versus onions from sets, right? Hold on, y'all. My sister calling. They'll grow the potato. Good morning, babe. I'm on my morning tea. What's up, though? Yeah, no, no, no. Tell me, is it going to take long? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, it's not. I agree. It's not. It's, it's too early in the morning. It's too early. What's the problem? Thank you for sharing it. Okay, love you. Be safe. Bye bye. Y'all. Ah, I can't tell you the joke she told me, but it's a joke that she's telling me. And pardon me, I did tell her to continue because number one, you know how we more mature people go. If you wait for 5 minutes, we done forgot what we were going to be telling you. So I'm not trying to have her forget what she was going to be telling me. Okay. I'm not trying to have her forget what she was going to tell me. So that's how that's working out. Yeah, so um yeah, so the sweet potatoes, I think they're running a little different how it's working. So the experiment begins. I do have to plan out the that particular garden bed, the 2x8 that I am setting up right now. I gotta plan that out. So let me just put plan out 2x8 bed. I do need to plan that bed out because I need to plant what I'm planting now. I was going to wait until the 20th, but the 20th is so many days away. That's germination days that are going to be wasted. So I need to plan out what I'm going to plant. I'm really just replanting the same things that I've planted before just to see how they're going to grow, so I know what's the best method and when to plant for me. Um, Definitely cannot plant anything outdoors in March. So that's lesson number one that I've learned um, so far during this planting experiment process. Number one is I cannot plant anything outdoors in March. The only things I could possibly plant outdoors in March are things that are like tuber things like gladiolas. I think I could plant the gladiolas out because the gladiola is basically like a bulb. You dig it like 4 to 6 inches down in the dirt. And then whenever it warms up, it'll come up because it takes like 75 weeks anyway. Like gladiolas takes a long time to pop up. But once they start popping, they're popping because I did purchase and it had 3 little bulbs in there. And I did purchase and put it down in the ground. And they're like shooting up. Okay. They're shooting up now. But big, it's a lot of broken down cardboard. Heavy you water it in, then add your soil. It will help with retaining the moisture in the heat. And the worms will love it. Okay, so I'll put the cardboard in before I put, because I do have some cardboard. I was gonna put it in, but then I was like, I don't want it to get like stuck, right? So I will go ahead and put that the in as well. The bed that the bed that the both beds, I topped off one bed and I'm transferring stuff from one bed to the other. There were so many big juicy worms. Let me see if I still have that worm picture, y'all. The worm was huge. I was like, what is this? They kept on scaring me because of the size of the worm. Like it was a huge worm. And you can't see how big the worm is because you're just going to see like a magnified version of it. But when I tell you that worm was big, okay, so clear up. Okay, let me see. Y'all see that worm? That worm was so fat. Oh my word. I did take a picture of the worm because the worm was so fat. I was like, wow. So the bed is actually doing pretty good um because every single cell that I was digging up in had worms. So there's a ton of worms in there. And the one that I was taking stuff out of, there's worms in there as well. So at least worms are coming. And I'm seeing more birds also with me planting. I'm seeing more birds because I had some, but I had more squirrels than birds. So I'm seeing more birds. And so hopefully when some of the flowers start blooming, now I'll get some bees and some other pollinators. Okay. Robins would have taken care of those. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've seen more. I guess maybe that's why I see more. Good morning, Miss Sarah. How are you? How are you? So they've been like loving that. So I know they're gonna really love that garden bed. So I will put some hold on, fill bed, put I'm gonna put my note, put cardboard. Because I do have some that has been left out in the element for that for kind of sort of for that purpose, so that it'll kind of soften up. Right? So it's not the stiff cardboard once I start doing it. And I have a whole two other boxes in the garage too that I could use, but I tend to try to just use those for when I have to put stuff on. But anyway, that's besides the point. Um, so I'll complete those garden things or garden tasks today. The only thing that I may not complete today is to plan out the 2 by 8 bed. But I'm just replanting the same thing so that I can make notes of the things that I'm learning. Number one, you cannot plant out anything in March. I can start indoors, which is probably what I'm going to do. But my challenge is going to be, how do I start indoors without any form of grow light? Because I don't want to get my plants like, oh, you got to buy these grow light and these heating mats, and that's how you're going to make your plants grow. You know what I mean? I don't want to do too much. I don't want it to be where like, oh, it's X, Y, and Z. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to stress myself out extra and have all these extra process that's going on. I want to do it as close to this is a natural way to do it, or this is a, a easy way to do it. So it can just be an easy transition, right? And how quickly, I want to know how quickly I can transplant from being indoor to outdoor in the soil without too much transplant shock. Because, like, what's the smallest my plants can be for me to kick them out of the cells or seed trays and put them outside? So, I do need to get some trays because I don't think I'm going to be using regular seed trays if I can help it. Um, yeah, if I can help it, they do have like Walmart has $3 and some change. You get the small clear plastic cups for like you get like 100 of those. So I think if I do it, that's what I would probably get. But at the same time, they do have the seed 70, I think it was 72 count seed starting tray for like $6. You know what I mean? And it comes with a tray underneath for watering, and it also comes with a cover. So like 6 to 1, half a dozen of the I would have still have to bore holes in those cups. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they make it where it's like might as well I buy that. But the seed starting trays may not be as reusable. But then I would still need to buy more things in order to facilitate what the seed starting tray is going to do. Y'all see how that works? That's how that works. A sunny window and cardboard and egg cartons. Okay, okay. That's definitely a option. But with the sunny window though, is it going to be too cold? Like, is there going to be too much cold coming in? Because I can't have them competing. There's only one window that I could put them next to, because I don't want to have them competing with my indoor flowers for light and space. I don't want to do that. And I have one. Let me go get this indoor one, and I'm gonna show y'all what my concern is right now with my indoor. That is. So these are the monsteras. I got. Don't you dare fall over. I will discipline you today. So I think uh, you see that it's see the color. You see the color. That one, it looked like it's dying. And you see this one hanging off to the side, look like she's dying too, but it's not. It's just how it's growing. It's how it's growing off of that, right? It's how it's growing. So I'm like, why are you like this? Why are you doing this? Right? So I think it's still a little bit too cold. And I think the soil. Ooh, look, I'm here because it's not getting a whole lot of light in the house right now. And I don't know. I don't know. So I can't be having it compete like that. I've got to get this out of this pot and into a different mix. I need to get it into a different mix. But that mix, which is a chunkier soil mix, and this one is doing the same thing, right? This one is doing the same thing. This one is just a little limpy, but they're all kind of wanting to go to the side. And it's not a watering issue, but I think they're just like a little cold. This is the newest one that unfurled. You see how shiny that is? It is so shiny. But I really do think I need to change the potting mix that they're in. I think it's time to change the potting mix. Number one, anyway, number one is to change the potting mix. So I can't. And there, it's actually the pot feels chilly. It was like a whole 50 degrees last night. It was less than 50 degrees, right? And so they got cold, and now they're depressed. They're depressed. So I don't know if being by a cold window is gonna make a big difference for the other stuff. I don't know, y'all. Plant life. Anyway, hey Lola Bunny, how are you? It's so good to see you. So good to see you, boo. Maybe you need a grow light for the indoor plant. I am not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm telling y'all, well, okay, all right. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do anything that's is so much extra work and attention. I already have to pay these things enough attention because I've got I got too many now. And I don't have a lot, but for me, I'm like, that's too many because when my attention is so divided that they can't get the attention that they need, it's a problem. Okay, it's a problem. And my babies, who are my babies, aren't giving me this problem right here. Okay, you see this right here? That's requiring too much attention. Camellia, good morning and welcome. My Anthurium superbum, which is my honey bun baby, is right. Okay, so it's on the window too, but she's doing beautifully. She's minding her business. She's minding her business. Okay, let y'all take a look at her. Let me put these out the way so I don't knock them over. Hold on. Okay, so this is, of course, the newest leaf. This is the new baby, and you can tell it's the newest one because you see that back. The older ones they go green. So this one might go green. It might not because the stem of it is a different color too. You see how the stem is more. Trying to see if y'all can see it. Anyway, I don't know, but the stem is more red. I don't want all the stuff to fall out. There you go. The stem is more red. So the rest of them, the stem is more green. So don't ask me, but it's beautiful. So she's doing fine. She's minding our business. She's minding our business. She needs some water right now. So I'm going to give her a little bit of water. I've got the water out there that I'm going to give her, but she's fine. She's minding her business. The rest of them, not all of them. The ficus is fine. This is fine. The snake plants are fine. Okay. But these monsteras, them little monstera babies, they trying to stress me out. They trying to stress me out. They trying to stress me out. So, um, I don't know, but I need to change it because they need a chunky soil mix. And I need to look up for that horticultural or horticultural charcoal. Okay? Okay. Right. That. So I need to look up for that, and that needs to go in the mix as well. But I think I can put it in at any time. Is that the plant from last year? Well, no, when did I get this anthurium? I think I got this anthurium this year. Did I? I don't remember. It might have been last year I bought it. I don't remember when I bought him, Lola. I don't remember. The monsteras, my sister-in-law gave me those, and I did buy a monstera tie constellation, so I bought those this year for sure. But I think the superbum I bought this year as well. Yeah, the superbum I bought this year. Yeah, I think I bought that this year. My snake plants are still doing good. My snake plant babies, okay? I still need to get the pots for those and repot them. So all of that mom stuff needs to be done. Plant mom stuff or plant auntie stuff need to be done for this upcoming. Oh, wait, let me show you. Oh, okay. So look, I got the potato picture. Look, my potato. Those are the things that are trying to grow, right? So those are the things that are trying to grow. And then the one in the soil, this was an earlier picture. It's way surpassed this right now. So this is the one that's in the soil. So those are the thingamabobs right there and right there. Okay. They are like triple the size. They're like triple the size right now with leaves, full-fledged leaves and stuff like that. So of course, as you can see, this one is, oh my, hold on, y'all. Let me see. I'm trying to hold my fandangle so it's not all, it doesn't go in the way. No, thank you. Okay. So this one is the sweet potato. This one is a regular sweet potato, and this one is the Japanese yams. I'm trying to see which one, if I put it which way, so you can see the real color. There we go. There we go. So Japanese yam, regular sweet potato. So you can see the color difference. To get blooms on your cactus. Oh, yes, yes. So the thing for me though too is I actually really like blooms are wonderful, but for indoors too, I like these that are they're not blooming. It's just the way the leaves are. That's what I'm like so like that's so cute, like cute and it's pretty. I was thinking of getting a ring of fire philodendron. I'm not doing it. Only because of the leaf, the way the leaf is. I'm not doing it because it grows like this big, like me. It grows like me. And I don't have space for another me up in here. Okay? I don't have space for another me. So it grows really big, but the leaves are so pretty. There's no blossom nor bloom, but the leaves are so pretty. The variegated, the leaves are so pretty. So that's that. Rolling back to garden lessons. Okay, so number one, I've learned I can't plant outdoors in May. I have to wait until like at least the 15th of April. So that's going to be my go season. 15th of April, around that time anyway. Last frost already done and gone, and the soil is going to be warm enough that any seeds that I plant will germinate in a decent time frame. They won't take 6.5 weeks to germinate. I could plant my seeds out the week before that since it's the seeds, and then they will germinate. But to be on the safe side, I could go ahead and put it on about the 15th. Okay, about the 15th of April. And then they'll be warm enough and start going. That's number one. Number two, soil definitely matters, right? So how to mix my soil and what to put in the soil. I've so far this mix that I'm going to be mixing now is pretty good. That mix is pretty good. The only thing that I think I want to add right now is some worm castings, and that's just going to be added to the individual holes, not to the whole bed, because ain't nobody got, it's like, how much is it? $6, $7 per bag of worm casting. And the bag is not that big, right? I don't, I'm already using The vermiculite and the perlite. So the perlite is about $6 and the vermiculite is like $7 or something like that per bag. So I mean, so next season when I'm doing something like that, I'm just gonna probably order in bulk. If the price works out to be better in bulk, I'll order that stuff in bulk from like Amazon or something like that, and then have that come in and use it that way. Okay. And that's if I need it. I'm not going to need as much moving forward, but let me not do that because if I decide to start planting up the backyard, y'all know what's about to happen. I'm gonna need a whole lot more for the backyard. So I need to see how that's gonna work. Um, the look of the colors, not sure of the spelling. You've never heard or had experience with them. They're annuals, correct? Um, which one? The Ring of Fire? Which one? Tiffy, or is it the Christmas cactus flowers? Which ones? Yeah. So the soil and how you do it and mix it, it's important. It's important. It matters. Another tip that someone gave for two tips for next season as well, with the starting the seeds indoors. Don't know why it was so genius. Instead of purchasing extra potting soil, instead of purchasing anything like that, even though seed starting mix is different. Seed starting mix is usually going to be finer. It's a finer mix, less obstacles for the seeds to push through to germinate. Um, anyway, so a combination of two tips. Tip number one is go to the garden bed that I'm going to be planting those seeds in and actually use the soil from that bed in my trays to start the seeds. That's one. I was like, y'all, you genius. And then just put the soil with the seed back in the bed. I'm like, that's so genius. I know some people watching like, girl, what's genius about that? The fact that I didn't think about it. Genius. Because I'm thinking of just getting new stuff, new stuff. So that was just genius for me. I could amend it with some compost, compost manure, and then going ahead and use it. So prep the bed and use it. The next thing is for those teeny tiny seeds that only need to be barely covered or whatever the case may be, and to help get you a better germination rate is to use the vermiculite. So vermiculite is fine. It's a fine. Uh, it's not as coarse, right? It's very fine. So once you put the seeds in your tray, or if some of them barely cover, you put the vermiculite on top to cover it up, and then you water. Of course, you water that in. It's going to help to keep it in the tray because when you're watering, sometimes the seed's gone, the seed can splash out, all that stuff. So the vermiculite is going to help to keep it in your tray. I was like, that is also genius. So those are for my, seed starting for next year. So it's not buried too deep. In there is something I'm going to do. Somebody said to use a paper towel, put the seed on a paper towel so that you could see it and put that in there. But I'm not sure about that because yes, the paper towel might disintegrate. Just put it on a little tiny piece. That's a whole lot of tiny pieces of paper towel for me to be trying to separate. You know what I mean? Sam's and Costco's for your potting and gardening soil. Yes, Abby. So potting and gardening soil, I've watched 6.5 million videos on those things. And, they're doing comparisons of what's good, what's not good, and all that stuff. And I make a mixture for everything. I don't buy the bag of potting mix or I don't buy that. So I use um I use compost manure plus what is it? Compost manure. Um oh my goodness. Why is my brain going blank? Right now I am using this garden soil, right? But because it was at Lowe's, the Stay Green, and I'm actually liking that. It's the Stay Green Yo, what is it? Hold on. Let me look up what it is real quickly. Stay green. I think it is a garden soil, but um on a normal basis, yeah, on a normal basis, that's what they said. They were like, don't use that. Don't use them things. So flower and vegetable garden soil. That's what I'm using now, right? That's what I'm using now. But they're like, don't fill your bed with that. Don't fill your bed with that. So you're mixing and blending some different things. So some of them, I started out with topsoil, manure, and topsoil manure and fertilizer. That was still too thick. Then I added the perlite, and that was a little bit better, but not enough perlite. But then when I added that vermiculite, that's the last one that I just added. I was like, "Woo, child! This thing it looks good, it feels good." And I topped off the bed that I'm redoing. I topped it off. So I'm going to top off this other one. And then that same mix is going to go into the 2x8, the top section of the 2x8. So I'm going to see how that blend works, right? In the top section of the 2x8. So I'm pretty much like customizing what I'm doing. And it's topsoil for to get that what's the word they want to say? I don't want to say organic, but that organic material, because topsoil and that manure, but you can't fill your bed with only compost, right? You need dirt. You need some dirt. You need some dirt as well. So yeah, blending it. And that blend, like I said, has worked really well. I was trying to go as organic as possible with not using any kind of outside organic granulate and like fish fertilizer, no other fertilizer. This one does have fertilizer. Don't ask me what kind. I don't know. And I think some fertilizer like that is some of that is okay. From what I'm gathering, some of that is okay in your garden. And as a matter of fact, some of that is necessary for certain things. So I think it's the Millennial Gardener suggested this tomato seasoning, Miracle Grow. Okay, Miracle Grow tomato. It is a water soluble, one of the water soluble. It's a plant food. Yeah, it is a plant food. I wonder if tomato tone. I don't think tomato tone would do the same thing. Miracle Grow water soluble tomato plant food. So that's what it is. So that like that to be able to grow some things. I think he suggested this maybe for the onions. I got to go back and watch that video again and take notes. When I'm in the bed sometimes watching stuff, it'd be time to go to sleep. I don't be taking notes, right? So I got to go back and get this one and actually take that note. But that is also suggested because it is like it needs it to be able to grow the size that you are going to want it to grow. It's just going to need that extra nourishment. um the other fertilizers is just not going to be enough, and I'm prone to believe some of that stuff because the way that my stuff was looking, it was just looking tragic. Okay. And so but things are coming along in the garden. Let me see, I think I had one little picture, but I don't have an updated picture. I don't have like an updated picture. So this is the one that I transplanted into. So like there. Y'all can see a little, just a little. Y'all, I'm gonna try to get y'all. Oh, there. Okay, just a little. So stuff is growing. These are some, not that side, this side. This is beans. These are some bush beans. I have beans. I have, what was it that I had? Oh, the basil. Hold on, let me make it bigger. And y'all could probably see, maybe, not really. To the side, like everything got to go to the side. So this is basil, the bottom one right here, and I think this one was spinach in the top one right here. Are you spinach? No, this is the bok choy. That's bok choy to the side, right? That's bok choy. I do have some spinach in there, which is the one in this corner right here. And these are I transplanted these out of the bed next to it. Okay. Then I also have, oh, the beets. I also have some beets. These are beets right here. Oh, back to this side right there. So these are beets. And this is I think zinnias. I think it's zinnias. I got zinnia, marigold. I did transplant some thyme in there as well. I have more thyme in here than this right now. So yeah, it's like some itty bitty things right there. Some itty bitty things because they're just itty bitty. Just itty bitty. But I transplanted more. I had them in one of the little round things, and they were just as they're coming up and they're big enough for me to just scoop out. I scoop it out and I put it in here, and then I have the beans. So there you go. Um, yeah. So there you go. So I've got that stuff going right now in that new soil, and it looks so good. Oh my gosh, it just looks so good. It looks so good. Lola, me too. So I'm planting it like over and over and over again. Like I said, I'm planting pretty much the same things over and over because those are what I want to learn how to grow right now. I've got like I've got to post and show y'all how many peppers I have. I don't even know what kind of peppers they are. They were just like some random some random. So, okay, so what had happened was I I had used some bell peppers from Publix, mini bell peppers, and I cut the seeds out. You know how you cut out the seeds, and I put it down in the kitchen to dry. I also had a scotch bonnet, no, a habanero that I put to dry. And so I took them and I just sprinkled it in a bag. I sprinkled in a bag. Okay. I sprinkle that thing in a bag. I don't know which line is which, cut off where. Whenever they grow, we gonna see which one was which. I mean, when I tell you I got a bunch, I got a bunch. I gotta take a picture and post it. So the habanero didn't come up as much as the mini bell pepper seeds. When I tell you the mini bell pepper seeds came up, they're up in a vengeance. So I am transplanting them slowly into different places, into different spaces. So I don't care whether you're mini bell peppers or regular side bell peppers. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. So bok choy, love it. I love the stuff. Family's not a fan of that, so that's a me. That's a Tamara crop. Okay, spinach, love it because it is pretty much similar to that. I did go and purchase callaloo. I did purchase a callaloo, y'all. So I got three little plants from my friend. So I just transplanted them into another container, which I'm going to also transplant those into another container when they get bigger because they're like this little. So I got that. Uh, Bell peppers. I'm not going to do too much habanero, but I got habanero as well. The beets. When I tell you I'm about to get all the beets, I'm gonna get about to get all the beets. I'm doing the yellow beets and the red ones right now. If I find I like one better than the other, either which ways it goes, I love beets. So I got beets in there. Thyme. Raise your hands if you use thyme to cook. I use thyme in a lot of stuff, and I'm always purchasing it. So the things that I'm always purchasing is what I want to grow. So thyme is one of those seasoning. Basil is not something that I always use. Um, or even use like a lot of, right? But when I tell you the basil smells so good, if you have ever that basil smells so good. Plus, the basil is a companion plant um, to help get rid of some, some of those pests, deter some of those pests. So basil, marigold, nasturtium. What else? I got some zinnias, but the zinnias were seeds from someone gave me some seeds. I got some zinnias that I planted. So I'm not going to replant the zinnias because I already have that stuff, right? What else is there? I had gotten some seeds from down my sister, sunflower, and a couple other stuff. A couple other things, cosmos, and some other flower. I'm not replanting those. I started those. I think it was the 20th of last month. I started those. Okay. Erica, you should plant some. You should. You really should. So I did some of those already. Right. What else do I have? What else do I have out there? I did put down the onions from sets, but like I said, next year I'm gonna do onions from seeds. Oh, this week I need to plant the garlic. Okay, so I need to plant garlic. PLANT garlic. So I'm experimenting with this garlic I got from the store. The other one should still be here. Okay, so I got organic garlic. One of them I put in the freezer, and it was in the freezer for like 3 weeks, in the refrigerator for 1 week, and then it's going to go outside. I think it might be a hard neck garlic. So if that's the case, they need to go through this whole frozen process and then put in the ground. I'm gonna put it in the ground. Then I'm doing one just in the refrigerator, not in the freezer, which went in last week Sunday. Okay, so last week Sunday it went in there. So two more Sundays. Okay, maybe three more Sundays from now, I'll plant it outside and see how that grows. If it grows well in here, we're supposed to use soft neck garlic. I cannot tell you the difference between a hard neck or a soft neck because they don't got no necks on them. It's growing. Yo, it's growing. This might be the right spot to grow things. It's growing. Well, hold up. Lack of green thumb. Erica, you already know that my thumbs, they don't come close to anything green. It's all an experiment, Erica. We have to experiment with things and learn how to grow the things that we can grow or nurture the things we can nurture. So only God let them grow, but we got to nurture them. Okay. Um, you were at our community pea patch at work for 5 years. We donated. Oh, really, Abby? Veggies of community pea patches and for food pantries clients to grow their own veggies at home. That's beautiful, Abby. I love that. I love that. You might plant some herbs indoors. Yes, yes. Y'all better get your plant off. I'm trying to get this thing out without like messing it up. Cause like it's literally y'all, it literally is y'all. I'm about to stick this thing outside in the ground. I'm about to stick this thing outside in the ground. Like, I don't know if it's a hard neck or soft neck because like I said, it don't have no neck. It doesn't have anything. So I don't know. I don't know. We're supposed to use soft neck garlic because of the time frame that it takes to produce, right? And the need. We don't have a long growing season, and so we've got to be careful. Honestly, if I calculate, which I asked Quickly to do it, okay? The first frost this year is in October sometime, right? First frost. And if I calculate from the 15th of April, which is when I can safely put things outside, to when the first frost is in October, it's only about 184 days, something like that, for my growing season. So anything that I'm planting, that's going to take 200 days to mature. Like, remember we had something on my list that's like 200 days? It may not make it. It may not make it. And that's also why, for me, it's going to be important to start things indoors. While I can start certain things outdoors, I've got to start some things indoors. Um, and I need to know what things I'm going to start indoors, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So that's why it's important for me to test these things now, and to watch all these videos because I didn't know about, like, oh, this is how you calculate your growing season and stuff. I heard it on a video last week, and I asked Quickly to do it. I said that's all the time I got, which so that has been very helpful um, for me to know. Okay, so that's one thing that I have learned. I've learned about the companion planting. So I've definitely learned a lot this year, and I consider this year. Look at it. I consider this year to be a success. She is so dramatic. Oh my gosh, she's so dramatic. So which means these have to be short day garlic because they're sprouting already. I don't know. That it doesn't have to mean that. So that one is sprouting. Another one, here's another one. Oh, you were just wrapped up because we didn't see all of this. So that one is sprouting too. And I'm sure I got at least one more in here that's sprouting. I'm just pulling them apart, y'all. Just pulling them apart. And usually I think I end up with like nine of these. This one is not nine. This one is less. Oh, so this is one fat one. Oh, you a chunky baby. You a chunky baby. Okay, so this is one fat one. Hold on, I'm just trying to take off some of the paper, not all of it, but just some that's easy to come off. Okay, and then this was a little tiny one. So three of them babies are so I'm gonna put those in the dirt too. I might just put it in a yeah, I'm gonna put them in a pot. I'm gonna watch another how to grow garlic video and I'm gonna put them in the pot today. They're going right in a pot today, today, today. Look at that. Anyhow, what was I saying about the garlic? Anyway, so I'm gonna do garlic because I use garlic all the time. Garlic, onion, bell peppers, that's like the mix. That's the mix. That's the mix. Ah, and then you add some thyme to that. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna also try some parsley and oregano. And I want some chili. Okay, let me put this. Let me just put this down. Parsley, and I'm gonna tell you why. Oregano and chili peppers. Okay. Parsley, oregano, chili pepper, because there's some seasoning mix. I want to get like a general all-purpose seasoning mix. And if I'm going to make a general all-purpose adobo type seasoning mix that's good to put on everything, then there's certain things I'm going to need. Like for me, when I cook stuff, I want a little bit of spice, just a little bit of, right? Like, Tamara, what is that? Just a little kick. Just a little kick. Like, it's 9:33, y'all. Why y'all here letting me miss my stock time? I told y'all I was gonna be upset with y'all if y'all let me miss my stock time. Why y'all like this? It is 9:30. It is 9:30. 12:54. Okay, so that did go down. I don't like that. Um, and this is 112. Okay, so that was good. That's good that it went down to 112. Remember to buy your stuff. Look, Urka's like, I mean, it's after the fact, but Urka's like, okay, so I'm just gonna watch this. I'm here looking at like Urka, what's happening? So I will watch this. Where is my like regular? I guess maybe I need to let me go into my actual finance situation, and then maybe it'll show it to me like that. Yeah, which is okay because it's down. It's a good thing it didn't get bought yet. It's at 111 now, which is good. So the whole purpose is to the whole purpose is to just get it while it's low, sell it when it goes back up. It's now at 111. Okay, so it's gonna keep on updating itself and then let me know so I can see it on that side. Only 3 minutes late. That's a whole lot in stock life. 3 minutes is a whole lot in stock life. You see, it went down from like 112 to 111. It's down to 111. Maybe like sofrito. I gotta see what sofrito is, Lola, but maybe like that. Maybe like that. Yes, like y'all, I'm out here like, yes, I'm about to be some garlic and onion mama. So anyway, when I plant these three, I'm hoping to get three. It's gonna give me like three bulbs, right? So three individual bulbs. I ain't gonna get that much. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I only got 7 out of this one because these are fat. You see how fat and juicy that is? These things are fat and juicy. So I'm gonna put them in some dirt. I'm gonna put them in some dirt. We saved you. Yes, you did. You did. You did. By allowing me to be late, you did. Oh, now it's down to 110.48. Listen, this is how the stock life is, right? I'm like, oh, what is it? Look, get the phone, Mr. Techie. So now it's gonna have to be like whatever it is he's doing. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to stop and watch the stock, please. But then I also need to watch my other one because if that one goes down too far, it's gonna be a problem. Because what did I get it at yesterday? A little bit more than this. I got it a little bit more than this. So the down is not very good for me. Let me see. Who's messaging me? But it's okay because it'll go back up. It will go back up. So I'm not worried about that one that I bought yesterday. We are completely safe from frost until May 24th. Right. So when is your first frost coming, Sarah? When is your actually first frost later this year? Watching the weather around the 12 to see the temperature. So you got to start like starting your stuff indoors now. If you start indoors, you could start your stuff now so that by the 24th or so you can be putting your stuff out, right? Or yeah, yeah, yeah. So some things, because you want to know when to start those things so they don't get too long, too leggy, as it calls it, too leggy as well. So that's fine. Okay. The state extension program through the universities is a great resource. We could frost by October the 4th. Sarah, let me just tell you something. You don't have a growing season. That's a short growing season. Let's say May 12th, right? June, July, August, September. You got 5 months. Man, that's short. That's short. Kind of like mine, but still, that's short. At least I'm in April to October. That's short. Yeah, that is short. So you've got to like get your stuff started early. I would definitely be planting indoors with grow lights and heat mats. So by the time the frost gone, that very next day, I'm outside with everything, putting them in the ground for them to start growing in ground. Yeah, so I need to plant this garlic, and then what else I need to do, y'all? What else I need to do today? Oh, I need to budget, and then I need to work. So plant garlic, that's important. And then I need to do my budget or start it. I need to start it, budget, and then I need to work today. So I need to work this evening. I got a lot of stuff to do, and then I need to rest for work. Okay, a lot of stuff to do, and then rest. We are at risk starting at the end of September. Okay, okay. Yeah, so you need to do that. What's good to grow inside? So are you talking about to keep inside Washington and not let them be outside? Because if you asking the wrong person. Household flowers. That's the only thing I can tell you to grow inside. That's the only thing I can tell you to grow inside. I don't think I will overwinter anything like plants, vegetables. I don't think I would overwinter anything this year. I will save seeds and plant next year. I will save seeds. Oh, and so then later on, not now. Let me go to my monthly thing. And then for this month, why I use so many pages already? Wow. So for this month, one of the things I want to seed saving. Well, it could be for next month as well. So seed saving techniques and storage. I need to watch some videos on saving seeds. Watch videos on saving seeds. Could be, and like I said, could be at the end of the in a month or two. I don't have to do it right now because a lot of things are going to be bolting. A lot of things are going to dry out, so I need to be able to save those. So I need to save them because I want to save a lot. Like next year, I'm growing like a whole patch of callaloo. What does that come with? Right? What does that come with? This month, one of the things I need to do this month for sure, that's important, is going to be to um, the the stuff for the mesh. I need to do the stuff for the mesh. The garden arch. Garden bed arch. That's what I'm calling it. Okay, and cover. I need to do that this month. So maybe in another week or so, I'll get the supplies and do that because I got a lot to do this week already. So I don't want to put that on my mind. I don't want to put that on my mind. You know what I mean? I don't want to put that on my mind because I don't have to do it right this second. But what that's going to do is all my stuff that I'm transplanting that's actually coming up, that's growing, I need to make sure that I get that stuff covered because if I don't, the bugs are going to get it. And that's all my leaves and stuff. And I'm not trying to let the bugs get my leaf. So the callaloo might not be possible because I think the callaloo that I have is the big one. It's going to grow high. I don't know about having an arch that high. Okay. I might have to just share it with the bugs. I might just have to share it with the bugs. So we'll see how that one works out. We'll see how that one works out. Oh, it's down to 109. Y'all, it's down to 109. Let me tell hubby it's down to 109. Now, I'm just looking for give me some quick money and let me jump in and jump out. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, okay. But not quite yet. This is what you call a pullback? Is this what this is, a pullback? This is too many things that I'm learning. Ooh, I gotta learn what that is. That's too many things being learned at the same time. During COVID, you grew cucumber. You grew cucumbers? Green beans, peas, cabbage. You did quite well. Your neighbor grew tomatoes, so we shared. Okay, good. I can't promise anybody to grow anybody's tomatoes. Cannot promise. I want some purple potatoes. I want some purple regular potatoes. I want some purple ones. I'd like some purple ones. Definitely would like some purple ones. Um, but peas, the bush beans, I'm gonna plant some more of those. I definitely want some more of those as well. So I've got to, yeah, I gotta get all my ducks in a row, all my duckies. Gotta get all my duckies in a row and see how that's gonna work out for me. Yeah. Okay, y'all. It is now 9:44. So Tamara gotta go. At least to start with task number one and get this dirt stuff situated. Okay. I gotta get this dirt stuff situated. And once I get this dirt stuff situated, like I said, and the outside stuff, I'm gonna rest a little bit, probably get something to eat, and then start on the garage work. Those are my top two to do right now because she's got to get it done. She got to get those two done today. Let me see. Yesterday at Walmart, gosh, I didn't do a lot of that stuff because I was out working. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right, y'all. Let me go. And I think I'm just gonna let hubby go ahead and buy this thing because I can't watch it. I can't watch this thing all day. So I'm gonna tell him once it gets below 109 again, if it does, go ahead and buy it. They were both so fresh. You know what they said tastes different? Radish. Who likes radish? Anybody on here have eaten radishes or like radishes? I see, radish sometimes in like your salad blends and stuff like that, but I've never like purposefully eaten a radish. So your mom always liked turnips. I don't know. For me, turnips are just weird. They're weird. They're just weird. Um, what I will say though, is chard. I need to. I think it was late for chard too, but I might. I don't know. I'm confused. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm confused. I live in a state of confusion. Center gets awfully hot. Uh, okay. CVS not on the way. Okay. You've never purposely eaten beets either? Okay, yeah, yeah. I love beets. I love me some beets. Now, before, no. Now, yes. Radishes are spicy, like peppery. But anyway, they say that it tastes different when you do it fresh than when you're doing it like when you get it from the supermarket. I don't know. I have no clue. But either which ways it goes, I think the main purpose is beets. When you grow the beets, they said you can actually cut and saute and eat the leaves. So I'm gonna try that too. I'm gonna try that. Beets, and they said chard is a good one. I've not had chard, shard, however you pronounce it. I haven't had them. I haven't had those things. I haven't had those things. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna be trying those as well. So that's why I want to protect my leaves because my leaves are for me to eat. And I'm doing the cut and come again. So I'm not going to I'm not going to grow for the whole head. So when I'm doing the spinach, as the spinach is growing, I'm taking off the bigger leaves and using them in my kitchen to cook them. I'm going to cook them and then let the other ones grow and then just do that. So that's the cut and come again method. That's what they call the cut and come again method. Spicier later in the day. Look at Abby. Kohlrabi is good too. The name just sounds like maybe. I've heard of it though. I've heard of it. I've heard of it. I did plant some lettuce seeds. Nothing happened. 2 times. I planted lettuce seed 2 times. Nothing happened. They didn't pop up out the ground. They didn't say hello. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. The first time I planted the watermelon seeds, nothing happened. The 20th of April, they're popping up. Right? So that's why I said like the 15th of the month is when I think I'm really needing to make sure that I'm planting my stuff. That's when I think I need to plant my stuff. Okay, so I think I need to tell hubby that anytime again it hits 108, it is like it's vacillating so much between 108. Okay, so let me send him a message. Okay, I'm gonna have to call him. You love radishes? While we on, like I'm calling him a stockbroker. And he sent me to voicemail. How dare you? How dare you? That's exactly what I'm sending. Y'all, uh, I tell him that I'll call you back is a derogatory message, and he should never send me that message. Granted, I'll be not answering his call all the time. I'm like, Tamara, you so double standard-ish. Of course. How dare he? When he's supposed to be looking out to buy my stock. And trouble as a kid for eating all the you did, Abby? They are amazing roasted. Okay, roasted radishes. Okay, so I may put some radish in the garden and then roast some just because Abby Abby said so. Okay, Abby. I've never I don't know radishes roasted. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that. I saw someone do some I think it was roasted beets. I was like, you ain't never said but a word. You ain't never said but a word because I'm about to try that. Look, it's $8.27, 108.27. Sir, I need you to call me back so that we can buy my stock. Do you see how this works? This is when you want your stockbroker, you can't get your stockbroker. You can't get your stockbroker. You can't find them. What's the problem? Can you buy my stock? Let me ask him. Baby. Can you please buy my stock? Oh, there he goes. Hi, honey. Baby. Can you please buy my stock? It's 108.16 and it's changing fast. I don't know what it's going to show you on your side. Okay, so it's at 108. Oh, because wait, well, I will hold on. Is that going to 107? Yeah, we'll do. I mean, I think, yeah, look, it's 107. All right, let it go down a little more. Damn. It's just tumbling. All right. Well, let me see, 107. Y'all, this, huh? Okay. What do you like? Working, or you have meeting? Okay. Okay. I do. Um, but it's what? It's okay, 107.44 on my end. What is it saying for you? Okay. All right. Hold on. So it's 106. Hold your bricks. Hold on a quick second, okay? Let me finish this. Hold on. Okay, peoples. Okay, I gotta go. You make a beet salad with cumin, cilantro, and onions. That's good. Okay, let me go and stock watch right now to see how low this thing is about to go, and let me jump into it as well. All right, y'all. I love you all, and I'll see y'all next week. I'll do another live sometime during the week, hopefully. Okay, either on Instagram or somewhere. But y'all have a beautiful day today. I pray for you all safety out in these streets because it's real out here, right? Be kind to people, be respectful to people. Show them Jesus each and every day, no matter how trifling they get. Show them Jesus. All right. And I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Let's go stock watch. And I'm going to give y'all an update on this situation next week. Love you all, friends. Bye bye.